ISKCON, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, was founded by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada in 1965. Srila Prabhupada travelled to America from India at the age of 69. He did this to fulfill the order of his Guru, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, to preach the message of the Vedic scriptures and propagate the mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the Western world. In 12 short years, Srila Prabhupada created and led an organization that had over 108 Krishna temples, farm communities where the principles of Varnashrama were being practiced, and Gurukulas around the world. Srila Prabhupada authored about 80 books, and his English translations of the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam are considered most authentic and appreciated by scholars the world over.
ISKCON is a spiritual organization with 7 primary purposes: to systematically propagate spiritual knowledge to society at large and to educate all people in the techniques of spiritual life in order to check the imbalance of values in life and to achieve real unity and peace in the world.
To propagate a consciousness of Krishna, God, as it is revealed in the great scriptures of India, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam.
To bring the members of the society together with each other and nearer to Krishna, the prime entity, thus developing the idea within the members and humanity at large that each soul is part and parcel of the quality of Godhead, Krishna.
To teach and encourage the Sankirtana movement, congregational chanting of the holy name of God, as revealed in the teachings of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
To erect for the members and for society at large a holy place of transcendental pastimes dedicated to the personality of Krishna.
To bring the members closer together for the purpose of teaching a simpler, more natural way of life.
With a view towards achieving the aforementioned purposes, to publish and distribute periodicals, magazines, books and other writings.
For the purpose of carrying on its mission, which include book distribution and maintenance of beautiful temples that are hubs of activity to fulfill the organization's purposes, ISKCON has donor schemes for those who would like to contribute to the organization. Being a charitable organization, ISKCON donors can avail of ATG exemption when they contribute to the organization. Youth programs that impart value education reach out to young people in a world that is infested with materialism and declining moral and ethical standards. Devotional paraphernalia are also sold in these temples. Restaurants that serve sattvic food are run by the organization for the distribution of prasadam so that people may be spiritually benefited. Every organization that does charitable work needs funds to run, and ISKCON has these various means of fundraising.
On the emphatic instruction of Srila Prabhupada, who did not want a centralized model of managing ISKCON centers worldwide, all of ISKCON's temples and farm communities are financially independent, collecting funds from willing donors locally to finance their various preaching programs. This has been the modus of managing the temples since Srila Prabhupada's time. Every center, regardless of whether it is the only one in a particular state or whether it is one of many in a state or country, independently collects funds and solicits support locally to conduct its programs.
ISKCON Bangalore carries out many charitable works and has a large temple which is maintained with the highest standards of cleanliness and efficiency. The temple has about 250 full-time missionary workers and large workforce of employees who help achieve this. Therefore, funds collected by the temple go into running of these operations, maintenance of the temple and people who run it, as well as for the activities that the temple conducts. No money has ever gone outside of the country from ISKCON Bangalore. A robust accounting system is in place. The temple's midday meal scheme, Akshay Patra, which has now expanded to 18 locations around the country, has won the ICAI Institute of Chartered Accountants Award for commendable financial practices for the past 3 years straight.
ISKCON Worldwide has been the most influential organization to have spread the principles of Sanatana Dharma across the globe. Through the Bhaktivedanta Book Trust, ISKCON has published Vedic scriptures in an astounding number of foreign languages and has been solely responsible for the immense distribution of these to peoples of all races and cultures. ISKCON is a non-sectarian movement that does not disregard other faiths and religious beliefs. This is why the movement has a very large following all around the world. The organization has no political affiliations.
The teachings and single-handed effort of Srila Prabhupada have changed millions of lives over the past 5 decades and brought hope to the despondent, faith to the deluded, and compassion to a world that desperately lacks it.